Hey, Lewis and I have been talking about these new, very noticeable sort of frames with what look like cameras on the Massachusetts Turnpike, which is the main highway that runs east-west throughout the state of Massachusetts. And it actually goes west. The I-90 goes west, certainly into the Dakotas and maybe even further west. But here in Massachusetts, it's called the Massachusetts Turnpike. And I finally figured out what these are, Lewis. Lewis, what did we think they were? Ways to track license plates?
Yes, which they could be used for that as well.
Yeah, they basically are that. But really, the point is that Massachusetts is getting rid of all toll booths on I-90, and they are also getting rid of all 400 toll workers and replacing them with what are going to be around 15. I think the exact number may be 16 or 17 of these overhead machines, which will, if you have one of the transponders in your car, it will connect with the transponder to bill you for the toll for your usage of the highway. If you don't, it will take a picture of your license plate and then send you a bill for the toll. Seems like kind of a waste of paper, but maybe you're saving a lot in terms of paper and, I don't know, all the pay stubs that the 400 employees aren't getting. I don't really know the net effect on the paper side of it. And something that's unique about this is you will no longer pay. Right now, Lewis, you sort of check in when you get onto the turnpike and you check out when you get off, and your toll is based on the distance traveled. This new system will just have fixed fee amounts at different points on the turnpike. So it would be possible to actually get on and off without paying any toll whatsoever around the Springfield, Massachusetts area and in a couple of other areas, or you might only travel a few miles and end up paying a toll. On balance, it's expected to cost about the same amount to travel the entire turnpike end to end, which I've certainly never done in many, many years of living in Massachusetts. So what do you think about this, Lewis? I mean, this is an example of technological unemployment. We all know it doesn't really make sense to have 400 people sitting there collecting cash, especially when more and more people have the transponders. It is going to be a job loss, but we're going to be able to alleviate traffic by eliminating all of these slowdowns, and there will be advantages here.
This is a better system depending on how you do it. This is with the same thing they did in Texas, in Austin. And the problem is that, yes, your trip to work may involve getting on the pike, getting off one exit later, and now you're hitting two tolls each way every time, and you're traveling almost a very short distance. That is a huge problem, and I'm not sure how many ways around that there are, but there really should be.
And privacy also a concern for people because their license plates are being photographed. What if police want to track you down? And sort of general privacy concerns also surfacing around this. Of course, no right to privacy in public, questions about whether it's warrantless surveillance or basically just filming public areas, and a lot of questions about that. What is absolutely undeniable is that there is no stopping this change in much of this country because, no disrespect at all to the toll workers, these are jobs which now can be pretty easily replaced with relatively simple technology, and it's happening here in October.